I would just like to say welcome, ADGY, to the podcast and welcome back to Eurosong.
Hello, Seamus. Thank you. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, it's great to be back.
And maybe let's go straight into it. Why are you
Yeah.
back? What possessed you to come back?
Why did you come back? Thanks, Seamus. Lovely way to start it off. Why are you here?
It's great
I'm
that you
asking
are
myself the
back.
same question. No, I'm joking. Um, yeah, I mean, I think I've said this already. Like, I definitely didn't plan to come back. Like, if anybody thinks that, after I didn't qualify the first time round, that I had this like sort of, energy that I need to come back and prove something, I didn't. I let it go for like a good year, I think, and time just goes by, and that was it. It was kind of like in the past, done and dusted. Then didn't really think I would do it again, and then I just basically so 2024 was a really great year for me with songwriting, and so just really getting back into like doing my own thing, and because music is so personal anyway. But I was just writing loads of music, and then I wrote this track with my sister, and she plays the fiddle, and we loved the song, and then we were like, this is because I've always said one thing, like, don't go out of your way to write a Eurovision song. If you have a song that you think could do well, then go for that. So we wrote it, and then the next day we are kind of like, oh, this could do well in Eurovision. So it just kind of like snowballed from there. It was an idea, thought that led to taking action, doing the production, submitting it, getting accepted, and now I'm here.
And now you're here and the
Now I'm
PTSD is
here.
kicking in. You're like, what am I doing?
PTSD is back. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm joking.
No, it is brilliant to have you back because we loved
Thank
you
you.
2 years ago with your song Too Good for Your Love. But now you're back with, I suppose,
Hmm.
maybe a new look, a new sound with Run
Yeah,
Into the Night. Is that fair to say? Has your music kind of changed
absolutely.
slightly?
It has. And like Run to the Night is like it's definitely a very sort of like isolated song because we've done something very different with it. Like the music that I'm writing, I think is similar-ish, but it's a more sort of yeah, it shows more maybe growth as me as a songwriter. Too Good for Your Love. I mean I wrote that song about, an ex, a partner. I think the music that I'm writing at the moment focuses less on like relationships and heartbreak, more just about me, I think. But yeah, it's definitely a different sound and aesthetic. And it's one that I feel like I feel more connected to. Like I loved Too Good for Your Love. It was such a bop.
Yeah,
But
total bop.
I know how far I've come since then. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I definitely would not have done this again if I was the exact same person with the exact same headspace. I definitely feel like I've grown. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming back with a new approach this time, a new energy, a new aesthetic. And it just feels right. Nothing feels like it was like forced or faked or forged. It's just all been sort of rolling, do you know?
Great. Love that. Yeah. And I was just going to say, actually, I do feel like this time, I feel like you've evolved or developed as an artist, and I can hear that in this song, Run Into the Night. So that's really
Cool.
cool. I did hear, I think that you went off traveling after Eurosong a couple of years ago. Did that
Yeah.
kind of help kind of ground yourself again and kind of recharge the batteries? And
Yeah, it just got me away from Ireland and from everything. I don't know. Yeah, no, I did. I mean, traveling's traveling. Who doesn't want to go traveling?
you know,
And
I see, and this is, I'm nosy now, and I'm like, where did you go? I love traveling.
I went all over. I went
A world
went to
tour.
Colombia, did a little bit of world. I went to Colombia, went to Thailand, went to Dubai, went to just everywhere I've never been,
Fab.
actually. It was a lot
Yeah.
of that. But that wasn't even like a whole like, discovery thing. It was more just like I was taking a break.
Yeah.
It really
Nice.
was just to like just, go and do your thing. And that was it. And then you just slowly come back to life. And
Yeah.
yeah, there was a lot
Actually.
of other change in my life, which I'm not going to get into, like, but things change, we grow. But it was all positive stuff for me as a person. So it's all
Great.
good.
Brilliant. Love to hear that. And of course, this time around, like you mentioned there earlier, you're kind of not doing it on your own. You do have
No.
the family
Sharing the
with you.
PTSD.
Brilliant. You pulled your
I'm
sister into
joking.
it.
I'm joking. Stop referencing that. Yeah, I have. I mean, she's a professional violinist. She's brilliant.
Mm.
And we've always jammed together. So it was nice to do something together. And honestly, I'm having so much fun with her on this experience as well. It's definitely so much better having someone to vibe off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Someone to like bounce ideas off and share things. And do you know what? Even just at the end of the day, just to have a laugh and a giggle and to sort of just have some fun, because it's an experience like I've done it before, so I know what it's like. But it's an experience that it comes so quick and then it's gone.
Mm.
So you have to enjoy it as well as much as you can. Do you know what I mean? Obviously for her it's new, for me it's not. And we both are like really driven and motivated to get to Eurovision, and that's the ultimate goal. but we're just having fun along the journey as well.
Fantastic. And so I presume you're a very musical family. Like your parents and your other siblings, are you all very musical?
Me and her kind of the more musical ones. My other sister sort of danced. My brother like the black sheep. Sorry, James, but didn't really delve into anything. Although sometimes you hear him strumming a guitar in his room, and you hear
Okay.
some. Yeah, he's like he might be a dark horse actually. You never know.
Closeted
I
musician.
was I was going to make a joke and be like maybe next year or something, but I can firmly say if I don't get through, this will be the last year song I do. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, we're a musical family. I think it's in it, but I think, we both kind of got at it from a very young age and it stuck with us. I started playing piano, she started doing fiddle, and that sort of like rolled for both of us, I guess. And yeah, we both continued it into our lives.
Perfect. And then you've also roped in another guy, Ivan Klemenko,
Yeah.
who has connections to Eurovision and very strong
Mm,
connections as well. How did
he
you rope
does,
him
yeah.
in?
Literally, I just DM'd him on Instagram. Like, you can get a lot from just, being proactive and messaging people, but like, we didn't message like loads of producers or anything to do Run to the Night because it's like we just kind of had like sort of I don't know, sometimes you don't want people to do something like we had produced the demo and we didn't want someone to remix it. We just wanted someone to like make it come alive.
Hmm.
And I watched um Ukraine's entry 2024. That was my personal favorite. I was
Maria and
obsessed with
Teresa.
it. Yeah, still
Yeah.
am. And that's how I figured out. I was like, oh, he produced. I was like, who produced that song? I want them to produce one tonight. DM'd him, sent him the demo. He liked it, and that was it. So it was like, yeah, it was really, really, really cool to have him, take an interest and to come on board. And yeah, he did
Mm.
great. So it's really
Yeah.
cool.
And Ukraine is doing so well at Eurovision every
They
year.
always do. They really do.
Oh
Like
my God.
literally, I'm so fixated on what Ukraine does. It's so brilliant.
I think everyone is. I can't admire them enough. Like, even they're in the middle of a war, and yet they put on this great national
Yeah.
final in a shelter in an underground train station, basically. Yet it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so much admiration for what they do. Yeah.
Literally, couldn't agree more.
And so then Eurosong, 7th of February. What can we
Mm.
expect on stage?
I
What
love
will you
it
be
because
bringing?
I haven't given away anything whatsoever. Because that's the whole point, right? Why would I tell you?
I
Come and
know.
watch the show. Do you know what I
Give us something, colors
mean?
even, or something.
Colors, there'll
How
be
many people on
colors.
stage?
There'll be people, yeah. I'm joking. No, so it's gonna be me and my sister. Um, just the two of us. I mean, the way we're kind of approaching it is kind of more like, it's a story. The song feels like a journey, and just sort of kind of trying to create those like moments within the performance that, hopefully people can like connect and really feel the song. That's what we're trying to do with it. Um, so yeah, and we're working with, couple of people who I'll tag later on, but yeah, it works with great people who are helping out as well. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Of course, I'm nervous, but I'm also really just excited to sort of show everybody, like, look what we've been doing for the last month,
Good. And rehearsals are
and
going
then
well.
hope they like it. Rehearsals are, yeah, like I know I've learned a lot from the last time. Um, so the rehearsals are going really well actually. Everything, like I said, everything just seems to just sort of be rolling. So hopefully that kind of approach just keeps going all the way till the 7th of February.
Brilliant. Can't wait
Yeah.
to see it. And can we talk a little bit about the competition? Have you been
hmm
checking them out? Are there any acts or songs you like?
Yeah, I mean, of course, like you've got it. You're so intrigued to see what everyone's like. Do you know what I love this year? Has got such like diversity, which is always great, or variation. You want to see that. Do you know what I mean? Because it makes it more exciting. I always say I'm a Eurovision fan and a Eurosong fan. Like I'm connected to it, whether I'm in it or whether I'm not. So yeah, there's a lot of great talent in it. Honestly, the song that I was like, oh fuck, when I first heard it, just because I just thought it was an absolute banger, was Niles. I absolutely loved that song. I thought it was a great track.
Yeah.
Um, so his is the song that I've been sort of listening to on repeat. Not gonna lie, I do
Okay.
like it, but I like all the songs. I'm not gonna lie, they've all been in my Spotify playlists, and I've been listening to them all. So it's a competitive year. I'll say that.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And you're
hmm
dead right. For us as fans watching, there's great talent and good diversity this year as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be a great show. And just if the fans kind of do want to find out a little bit more about you or follow you, where can they find you?
So I'm using mostly Instagram and TikTok. Those are the two kind of platforms. We dropped a little promo video. Actually, if you want to see what we're going to do on the stage, we dropped a little promo video today that, resembles sort of what we're trying to do aesthetically. So you
Okay.
could go check that out and give that some support.
I saw it and I
Oh, you
loved
saw
the look
it.
of it. Yeah,
You
yeah.
loved it. That, but with a on a stage, sort of
Okay.
essentially. Yeah.
Great.
So
Love it. I really liked the look. So looking forward to
amazing.
the 7th. Super. Okay. That's most of my questions. I do have some quick fire questions for you if you're up for
Okay.
it.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
So I'm going to give you two options. You just pick your favorite. Okay.
Okay.
The Den or Blue Peter?
Oh, the Den.
Daniel O'Donnell or Nathan Carter?
Oh, Daniel has to be Daniel. Johnny Gall has to be.
Exactly. Breakfast roll or chicken fillet roll?
Oh, chicken fillet. Chicken is my favorite dish. It's not a dish, but just chicken is my favorite food.
Rory Gallagher or Mickey Joe Hart?
Mickey Joe Hart all the way.
Mary from Dunlow or the Rose of Tralee?
You did your research. My gosh, these are all my favorite things. The things that bring me joy. You just listen them off. The Mary from Dunlo. Oh my gosh.
A tangle twister or a loop the loop?
Oh, this one I don't know. 'Cause what's the first one?
Tangle twister or a loop the loop? They're both ice
Oh,
creams.
oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I think Lip. That one's yeah on the shelf, but Lip the Lip.
Boyzone or Westlife?
Westlife. Yeah.
Mary Robinson or Mary McAleese?
Oh, Mary McAleese.
Mallinhead or Mizenhead?
Malin.
Yeah, and I'm from Mizenhead down in Cork.
Okay.
And lastly, an espresso martini or a porn star martini?
Oh, espresso.
Oh,
Love coffee.
I'd go porn star martini
Yeah.
all the way.
No, it's the kick, the extra kick of the caffeine.
Okay, and they're my quickfire questions. Now,
Amazing.
I have one final question because our
Okay.
podcast is called I'm Sorry, 0 points. Is there anything or anyone in your life at the moment that you would like to give 0 points to?
Oh gosh. I think I would give the only thing that's like irking me, the only thing that's like been frustrating, I would say, is just generally delivery companies sort of and like expectation and delivery dates and packages getting dropped. Because obviously with this whole thing, you kind of you're getting bits and bobs from here and there, you're doing this and you're getting that. Actually, I was gonna say delivery, but now that I think about it, actually I think it's returns. I think returning is more of a pain. Pain in the ass, but yeah, both of those things.
Very valid 0 points. Yeah, totally
Yeah,
get it.
0 points for that.
Okay, and that's all my questions. Ajay, thank you so much for talking to us. We wish you the best of luck in Eurosong on the
Amazing.
7th of February, and we'll be tuning in to cheer you on.
Thanks, Seamus. Cheers. Appreciate it.